So I'm just going to make sure that the variable that I created, the variable calls in process, I'm in variables, the variable calls in process, the initial value, I'm over here, the initial value is 0. Okay? So what is going to happen?
Y cada vez
There
que
is a
salga,
variable called calls in process, right? The value is 0. So the first will come. Do you have availability? Yes. So you come and the value of this variable will increase +1 and it will go out. The next one +2. The next one +3, +4, +5 and so on, right? That's the only thing. In this way I can know that I have only 26 in line. In fact, I'm going to create a visual help to do that. Okay? Let me see. Okay, I'm going to create a visual help. Do you have this menu, guys? Animate menu? Yes, okay. So let's use this, excuse me, this one, the blue button with an X. And what I would like to show is calls in process. How many do I have inside the process? Okay? I don't, because it's going to be discrete, I don't need 0.00. The general format would be just one number, one integer, okay? And the title would be calls in process. So I will place it over here. Okay? So let's see if my condition is working. This number should reach up to 26. Okay? So yes, it accepted only 26, which is right. Okay, no. Okay. Now, what are when I use a resource, which are the 3 magic words? Resource. When I use a resource, what are the 3 magic words? Sys deliveries, excellent. Sys, I am using a sys over here. Then it would be delay. And then I must use release. If I don't use the release, it always remains in sys position. It's like somebody comes in, I seize that person, okay, and the time goes by, and because I never told the resource to release, it will always hold that person, and a queue will form, and your program will break, right? So that's why we need to use the release. If I am using the sys, later at the end I will have to release what I am seizing here. What is what I am seizing? The trunk line. Therefore I have to release the trunk line. Okay? Questions about this? No? Okay. So let's do it now. If I am seizing the trunk line, I will have to release the trunk line at some point. Okay? So release trunk line. Which is the resource that I am going to release? The trunk line. And how many units I'm going to release? One whole, right? Let's see what happens when I do this. If you lose your model, okay, you have to go to View, Views, Home. Again, View, Views, All or Home, okay? And it will take you there. So now, what is happening? I am releasing the trunk line, okay? Therefore, because when I didn't have the release, when the 26 lines were taken, this was, all because all of them were taken, the design was rejecting everything, right? Do you remember that? Now that I have the release, when the first one that sees the trunk line increases the process, it will release, it will go away, therefore someone else can get in, because there is one less, one trunk line. Okay? Let's see what happens.
Seguro.
So, okay.
Okay. Pero
No one is getting rejected because the lines, as soon as I seize the lines, there is no time over here, I release them, okay? How many phone calls I received? 694. Now, if this was a counter that helped me to count how many are in, when they get out, I need the reverse counter, right? As soon as they get out, or before they get out, when they release the trunk line, I have to sell the same variable, you have one less. Okay? Do you get it, guys? Okay? So let's do the opposite counter. When you release the trunk line, as soon as you release the trunk line, you have to decrease calls in process. So what would we have to do? The variable called calls in process I have to decrease it by 1. Okay, guys? So, is everybody understanding, guys? Somebody's lost? No shame if somebody's lost. Okay? Sure. David?
No.
Okay, no? Sure? Okay, right, so I seize the trunk line. As soon as I have the trunk line, I am telling the program, you have one of the lines taken, okay? There will be a delay. What is the delay? There are 3 types of delay. One is for the technical process, other delay is for the sales process, another delay is for the status. So we have seize, 3 types of delay, and then release. So I am using my formulas. The only thing is I have a specific delay for technical calls, a specific delay for sales, and a specific delay for order status. That's the only difference. But anyway, I have to seize and release. Okay? And when I release the trunk line, I have to tell the program, you have one less calling process. You could be destroyed. So now I expect this one, because there is no delay over here, right? I only have sys release. There is no delay, no time. I expect this to be 1 0 1 0 1 0 and so on. Right? Let's see. Okay. Everybody has its program working, guys?
Yeah.
Yes? Right. So I expect one way to solve your program, your examination, is by doing it in small chunks. Okay? Do something first. Do something small that works. Make sure that this is working. Okay? Once that this is working, you will add another layer and make sure it works. As soon as it is working, you add another layer and so on. If you build everything and expect it to work without failures, it is possible but difficult. Okay? It is better just to make sure that this is working. This is doing exactly what I want it to do. Okay? Questions up to this point? No? Right. So, ¿cómo les fue en sus demás exámenes, chavos? Mucho mejor. ¿Sí? ¿Sí? ¿Pasaron todo?
Sí.
Sí, unos sí, otros no. No. Bueno. Ya les he dicho cómo identificar a los chicos de primer semestre, de los primeros semestres, de los semestres del medio y de los finales, ¿no? ¿No?